What's going on, everybody, and welcome to my Inkling guide. Here I'm going to be teaching you how to play the Inklings, the representatives of the Splatoon series that have made it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and the Super Smash Bros. Series for the first time ever. They are characters that have quick movement options and are very follow-up oriented. They can either be played aggressive or defensive due to having excellent approach and keep away options. If you're watching this guide, then I hope I encourage you to give them a try, and I hope you learn a lot to step up your game with the Inklings. Enjoy. Let's talk about the Inklings aerials. NAir is a single hit move with a not so large hitbox. It can be used as an approach, but because the hitbox is not so large, it isn't always optimal. Use it to quickly get off opponents or to escape pressure if you're being overwhelmed. It is also great for linking together combos out of down throw at low percents. Try down throw, NAir, NAir, down throw, NAir for optimal damage. That combo will work towards like 25% and up. But if you're lower than that, you can just do down throw to single hit NAir into regrab into another option. Fair. The main approach tool for the Inklings is fair. The hitbox is very large and has long horizontal range due to their height. Use it as both an approach tool and a tool to keep your opponent away from you at low percents. Because if you hit your opponent with the sour spot of the move and fast fall into the ground, you can combo it into a grab or a full jab combo. It's also great for punishing opponents on whiff as well. BAir. BAir is an excellent secondary approach tool. It has moderately good range and can kill at later percents. It is very fast and is excellent for punishing opponents on whiff if they are behind you. Definitely use this move off stage to edgeguard as well because it is very good and relatively safe. DAir. DAir is a great tool for spiking opponents off stage. Of course, getting a raw spike is kind of hard, so you can use pressure from the splat bomb to enable you to land a DAir spike a lot easier by pressuring your opponent off the stage. Because if they have to worry about the bomb, then it makes it that much more easier to land the move. However, if you find yourself in a situation where you can't use splat bomb, just try to punish or abuse very gimpable recoveries with a spike, because of course that will cost your opponent a full stock, and that's very important. Up air is a quick 2-hit move with the second hit killing at very early percents. The move is very fast, has great range, and can be used to juggle opponents who find themselves above the Inklings. A special use of this move is to combo the first hit into charged up smash. However, you have to make sure that you hit the first hit because the second hit will only launch your opponent up. It won't keep them in place. Jab is a 3-hit move that includes the splatter shot at the end to not only ink opponents but to launch them away. Keep in mind that this move does use ink meter because it does make usage of the splatter shot, but it does enable the Inkling's passive to multiply damage while their opponent is inked. So let's talk Inkling specials. Neutral B is the splatter shot. It's a multi-hit move with mid-range. It does small amounts of damage, but it also enables the Inkling's damage multiplier passive on inked opponents. If opponents end up getting too close to you, the splatter shot will push them away just a little bit. Keep in mind this move will drain your ink meter very quickly the longer you use it. The Inklings have the unique ability to refill their ink meter by holding special and shield. This will allow you to quickly refill your ink meter. However, be careful during doing this because you're still vulnerable to getting hit. But something to note is that due to their low profile, because they go underground while they're refilling ink, your opponents have to use moves that are very low in order to hit you. Because if they use grab or a move that is well above the Inklings while they're underground, it will end up missing. Side B, Splat Roller, is a move that has 2 uses. For now, we'll discuss one of them. You can use this as a punishment option for very laggy grounded moves or as an approach tool. This move grounds opponents on impact, which can lead to follow-ups or a kill setup with up smash. You can cancel the move by pressing up on the control stick, and you can change directions between left and right mid-roll, though keep in mind you can be punished when you cancel the move and from above. This move also consumes ink for your ink meter. Your opponent is able to actively mash out of the move while grounded, so if you're in a rush to secure the kill, you should cancel the roll and immediately diagonal air dodge downward into them. That way you have enough opponents into the air. Great for gaining stage positioning and for putting your opponent above you. This is a great move to also use when you're low on ink so that it gives you enough room and time to charge ink. But of course, you have to land the move first. So it's great if you catch someone's get up option and you just forward throw them off the stage so you get stage control. It's a very simple throw in my opinion. However, back throw is a lot more different. Back throw, of course, has no real follow-ups, but it can be used as a kill option at the ledge. So if you catch someone whiffing an attack on your get up option and you manage to land this grab at the ledge while they're at kill percent, quickly throw them back, the Inkling turns into squid form and launches them to the blast zone and they will die. Now, coming from a Nest player, that seems like a pretty good trade-off in my opinion. Up throw. The Inklings transform into a squid and thrust their opponents upward. You can actually act very quickly out of this grab, which can lead to a guaranteed up air that might kill opponents depending on what percent they're at. So you can kind of relate this to Diddy Kong's hoo-ha from Smash 4. Down throw. Down throw slams opponents to the ground and can lead to a guaranteed full jab combo at very low percents, or you can do down throw to down tilt at 0%. Down throw is great for setting up the Inkling into a lot of their aerials. Remember, I talked about how you can use NAir, how you can use FAir to catch opponents out of down throw. So I actually think that this is a very, very good throw, and it's going to be very important in neutral when you're playing the Inklings. Let's discuss smash attacks. But before we get into that, I want you guys to keep in mind that if you do not have ink, you're going to lose a lot of knockback and kill potential on your smash attacks, and all of the Inkling smash attacks do use meter, ink meter, of course. So be sure to remember that all of their smash attacks do consume ink meter, so be very wary of how much ink meter that you still have. So let's talk about Fsmash. It's a quick swipe with a paintbrush. It has decent kill power and not much cooldown, making it a lot safer to use than most attacks. And given the range of it, of course, if you hit someone in shield, it's more than likely that they're not going to have enough time to punish you due to the shield stun that is in Smash Ultimate. Down smash uses a paint bucket to splash enemies. It covers both sides of Inkling. The kill power, I wouldn't say is incredibly strong, but it still is reliable enough to get the job done at high percents. Up smash. Up smash is actually the most reliable smash attack. It drags opponents who are a small distance away from Inkling into them and shoots them upward. It is incredibly strong, and the fact that it scoops your opponent in and then kills them is very, very good. Now, keep in mind that if you land with the first hit of up air, you can get a guaranteed up smash. It's a kill setup. Definitely keep that in mind, and I think that's going to be a reliable way of landing this move, aside from, using the roller, the Inkling side special, into a jump cancel air dodge up smash. Bro, let's talk about the Inkling's amazing recovery. The Inklings have a very diverse recovery. Their up B is very strong and allows them to remain almost safe upon startup and finish because of the hitbox it has on both startup and finish. They can also control the direction in which they launch upward. However, something to note is that they also have the ability to use side B as a recovery option to gain horizontal movement towards the stage while in the air before using their up B. Something to note is that roller gives the Inkling an extra jump off stage, so if they have no jump off stage, they are granted a jump by using roller and canceling it. This makes their recovery extremely versatile and makes them hard to gimp in a game where air dodges are limited and killing off stage is more crucial and easy due to Ultimate's engine. If opponents decide to challenge the Inkling while they are not using their up B or the roller, the Inklings can use splat bombs to create offstage pressure against their opponent and to aid them in recovering a lot easier to the ledge. I think that the Inklings are one of the best ledge trappers and edge guarding characters in the game because of Splat Bomb and their aerials. So let's talk about this a little bit. Inklings can use Splat Bomb to force opponents into picking an option at the ledge. This can result to easy grabs or even hard punishes. For example, if you soft toss a Splat Bomb upward at the tip of the ledge, you can force your opponent to roll onto the stage and then punish them with up smash, especially because you can catch them even if you're a little bit misspaced because of the first hit of up smash being a scoop or drag in. Soft tossing up a Splat Bomb off stage can control the trajectory of your opponent's recovery. The same goes for jumping. and hard tossing a splat bomb at someone off stage. You can either kill them on impact or force an air dodge or stage spike. BAir and BAir are excellent for killing opponents off stage and for punishing opponents who love to jump from ledge. Of course, this is because they have great kill power and because their range is very good and both options are incredibly quick. If you believe in your ability to read an opponent, use side B to punish rolling onto the stage from the ledge or regular get up. Of course, using a splat bomb can also make this a lot easier to accomplish with the added pressure it brings because your opponent might tunnel on trying to avoid the splat bomb. For any reason, if you force an air dodge out of your opponent, you can use this opportunity to attempt to spike them if they are off stage, since Inklings do have a powerful meteor spike and the reward for landing that is a stock, which is very, very good. Now, I think that Inklings don't have too many options for escaping ledge pressure. However, I'll go over a few ways that they might be able to get over this without having to fully rely on regular get up, rolling on stage, or get up attack. So, for instance, ledge drop jump fair is a great option to get off the ledge and back on stage. However, it is not safe. Landing with fair if coming from above is also an option, but of course that is not safe either. Both can be shielded and punished accordingly, and remember, if you are coming from above, you are most likely in disadvantage because being above your opponent in Smash normally isn't really a good thing at all. Throwing a splat bomb on the stage can add pressure that allows you to get back on the stage. So if you're off stage and you're trying to recover and you jump and throw a bomb onto the stage at the ledge where your opponent is standing, you will have to force them to react to that bomb, which can allow you to try to get off the ledge or get to the ledge quick and safe. So down below, I'm going to post a lot of ink multiplier information for you guys to check out just how much damage the Inklings do pre-ink and post-ink. So meaning you get to see how much damage they naturally do when their opponent isn't inked, and you get to see how much damage they do when the passive of the ink multiplier is applied in a match. Of course, be sure to note that these percents may vary, and some of these percents are estimates, but I tested everything in training mode on a Fox dummy, so this is the data that I got from doing that. Movement. I believe that the Inklings have the best movement in the game because the Inklings are able to change their form when they dash through the screen. They burrow themselves underground and occasionally jump out in squid form and burrow underground again. This makes it very deceptive to fight them because spacing against them changes drastically versus when they are in their more human form. Dash dancing will allow you to weave in and out against your opponents while remaining safer than most other characters due to your shape-shifting ability, which no other character has. Be sure to implement as much movement into your game as possible because that is the difference between getting damage or taking damage in this game where defensive options have been severely toned down. Inklings contain one of the best movement kits, if not the best in the game, again, due to the fact that they can switch between squid form when dashing and human form when standing still. I believe that the best way to approach and neutralize the Inkling is not only dependent on the matchup, but in most cases, I believe a more universal style with a mixture of aggression and defense is best. Using splat bombs constantly in neutral applies pressure to your opponent and controls their movement. If they shield, you can punish them because shielding in Ultimate is not as strong anymore. If they jump, you can challenge them for trying to evade using that option. Keep in mind that if your opponent ever jumps in this game, they are at a disadvantage because getting down when above your opponent is tougher. Inkling up air is amazing at capitalizing on this, and it might have the potential to kill them depending on what percent they're at. You have a very quick run speed, so abusing movement in neutral is great for making your opponents whiff moves on you a lot. This allows you to take advantage of your strong aerials to either punish or space out opponents, and charging ink is best when your opponents are off stage or high above you. Keep that in mind. Ending thoughts. My final thoughts on the Inklings is that I believe that the Inklings will cement themselves as a top 10 character in the early meta of Smash Ultimate and potentially throughout the game's history. Their kit makes them a very versatile character, and I can't foresee them having many bad matchups outside of characters that can significantly outrange or outzone them. So, I think the Inklings are a major addition to the Super Smash Bros. Series, and I think that they're going to have a very bright future. I think that Sakurai did a really good job at staying true to the characters with their kit, and of course, with their style, because Splatoon is a very stylish game, and I love the fact that they brought over those qualities to Smash Ultimate with all the colors and renders that they made for the Inklings. So I'm very excited to have these guys in the game, and I hope you guys learned a lot through this guide and learned some tips and tricks to give yourself a head start on playing Inklings in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. And if you have anything that you want to let me know, just post it down in the comment section below. Take it easy. Peace out. Deuces. Deuces.